I mean, this looks great, but it's not great. It's actually so... Oh my god, man, they are so done. Like, we have so much life gain with those cards, it's not even close. And this can give us a lot of value here. Let's cast it for free, but I still think it's just too good. Man, this is such a great interaction. Bye. You know, just preventing our opponent from having too much fun. The usual blue style. Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today we are going with the creatures, the cool ones. Every creature in this deck is cool, and they will be supported with One With The Multiverse, the card that absolutely buries your opponent under your value, casting 3 creatures every turn and drawing extra cards. Sign me up! With the Vanguard of Tyrant and Rex that we usually use, they are extremely good cards, and you will see Rex used against control, and I'll tell you man, this will be kinda hilarious. And the cool interaction for this deck, except the Elder that can get rid of all the Boros decks with the first trigger, destroy target artifact or enchantments, like those decks cannot do much against this, and you can always gain life if you are hanging on a threat. With Smuggler Surprise, every creature you have can be cast at dance step, so we actually have so many creatures here, and some of our creatures is a removal with Lagoon Breach and the Whale. So the Whale triggers all the synergies for the Trailblazer and Tyrant. It can be used with Smuggler Surprise if you have to use it, and it can also flip Zendikar very easily because you can cast it at dance step as a surprise. So the card is perfect with this kind of deck, and I think you will like it. So guys, let's go into action. I know you want to see all those creatures, you know, just smirking our opponents, and I think you won't be disappointed. So let's go into games and have some fun. Alright, we are going first, let's sit, and we are playing against Ultramarine, and I have a lingering suspicion it's a new account. And props to you, bro. Props to you. By the way, I've seen the game and it seems absolutely amazing. So happy to see. Oh my god, why are you not aggro? Man, someone who likes fun that is playing a fun deck in standard? I'm sure it's a coincidence. Oh boy, I'm so happy to see something that isn't Mono Red or Rabbits, which is basically... Those two decks consist of nearly half of standard. Can you believe this? Every second deck of standard is Rabbits or Mono Red. But you know, I'm sure it's fine. Alright, let's go with Zendikar and try to have some fun. Let's go for double green. I don't think we need more. I guess I should go for one more island, but I have the coast, so I always have double blue for the multiverse and the whale. Not sure what exactly our opponent is playing. Not exactly sure. I mean, if we can go Nissa... if that's a counter spell, we wouldn't know. Listen, I have to try. Sure. Oh, they have it. They have it. Oh, they are good at magic. Counter spells won't show priority unless you cast something, so you cannot really check it. That was unfortunate. I took a huge gamble, and they had only 4 cards in the whole deck that punished it, but you know, they got it. So we need to catch them, and I need them to have an instant at the end step. If they just pass the turn every turn, I'm in some serious trouble. Oh, this is also a Sunfall. They can double counter spell. Alright, I'm going with the Whale because it's super annoying for them, and if they go for 3 steps ahead with, you know, basically the kicker, then we can go for Smuggler Surprise and cast everything. Oh boy, they have the best case every time. This is really good for them. If I play this, they will just use removal. I need to cast spells so that I always get value. I think they have 3 steps ahead. Their draw is absolutely insane so far. Double of their best counter spells in 13 cards, so that would be as hard as it gets against control. We cannot use Smuggler Surprise. They know that on the next turn they might be forced to multi-spell, so I actually love this play for us. Because even though normally it's pretty good, I think here we can absolutely demolish them with this. There will be a bit of a problem because we will draw so many cards on this turn. Alright guys, let's prepare. Alright, this is the turn. We need to basically get back all the tempo we've lost. And I think we can do it. So we want to play... Yeah, I don't think we can do much more. We're just going... We will get Sunford, alright? That's a fact. But we'll get some solid value. And I think we go with the whale, because this can get us extra value. I mean, this has worked. So I think the Zendikar won't be flipped. And this is the value we needed to try to get back into this game. You know, those 4 lands that we are about to draw. Oh, One With Multiverse is amazing. To be honest, this is a decent draw, you know? Alright, let's go for this. If they Sunfall, they won't have another No More Lies. That means we go One With Multiverse and we should get some insane card advantage. Then they need to draw a Get Lost. So let's prepare for something that will make a Phyrexian token. It hurts. It hurts. And they can mill a little bit. Oh, this is interesting. That suggests no Sunfall. There's no reason to go for this play. Oh man, they actually don't have Sun. Man, imagine playing Control and not drawing Sunfall. That's just a very bad player, you know? Alright, so let's go for this. Oh man, I think we should go for the whale. So we can use 3 mana. I guess One With Multiverse is amazing, but look at this. This is exactly 5 mana. I don't think it's a coincidence. So if that's a non-land, I'm definitely keeping it on the top, and they will Demolition Field our coast probably. I'll still take it. That really helps to solve a lot of problems. They can go for some removal though. And we'll go for the whale if we have to. Alright, let's start. We definitely want to kill Jace, right? It's also harder to kill. Yeah, I like this play. I only have 4 cards, so I think we can try to get Exile, huh? You want to exile. The problem is that they have Demolition Field. I honestly think we go like this. They already have shown that they don't have Sunfall, so they don't have easy answer for this. They also don't have enough mana to get rid of it on this turn. So I get a free card. Actually 2 free cards. And now they need to use Demolition Field. I mean, it's highlighted, so it shouldn't be, you know, a hard choice, but maybe they will miss it. And this card is insane. Like, us drawing this is probably game deciding. And I still get this, which is nice. Alright, if I don't get this, that's also nice. With double Get Lost, we probably can go with One With The Multiverse really nicely. This is interesting. There is a chance we play this just for the hexproof. I don't think we need to do it. If we know that they don't have counter spells, or they will tap fully. Okay. 9 cards and 5, so they are not drawing the value. That's super important. Alright, 3 dead cards pretty much, but they still got another answer, so that might help them. That's it. Smuggler's Surprise is not exactly the play I want to make, but maybe it's worth it. Like, killing Jace is a big deal. This is basically their last value card here. I think it's better than Zendikar, because if we flip Zendikar, they can sweep anyway. You know, use Jace, and we don't have too many cards, so we don't want to get milled too much. Especially that Demolition Fields can, you know, drain 2 extra cards from us. Jace can drain 3, so it's 5 total. And yeah, we are like with Tyrant, we can draw so many cards that we get to 15 pretty quickly. Alright, they want to draw cards, huh? I mean, this is an interesting idea. I think this is a good play. This will be very hard to punish. So we probably don't want to play the land. We want to go for the multiverse. And this can give us a lot of value here. I mean, why not, right? I don't need more power. This gives us extra cards. And we know exactly what we are doing. And now we can go for the Tyrant for free. Let's cast it for free. Alright. Now we can... do I want to pump? You know what? I think that's enough. Okay, this is an extremely powerful draw. We don't want to show our opponent that this is the play. Right, this has to be it, right? We need to get rid of Jace. This is our best shot at it. And then we need to start pressuring them. Okay, so my game plan is that I will go with Rex probably in 2 turns. They know that we didn't play the card from the top, but they don't know if that's a land. They don't know. Okay, that's fine. That's actually super good because it's super expensive. It's 3 mana for them, and 5 mana is not too much. They probably have Sunfall right now, so I would expect the second play is Sunfall. And then we play the Multiverse and we try to, you know, go again. But their deck, yeah, it answers enchantments very well, way better than normally, because you normally don't play Make Your Move. It's a great card, honestly, but sometimes a little bit slow. Alright, we draw it. We play it. 5 mana again, huh? Let's go for 12 damage. This is something we definitely want to. There's no point in investing more, because this is already good enough for Sunfall. So if you overdo it, you basically waste 6 damage and they get better tokens, so you know, you need to be kinda smart about it. 12 damage is a lot. Especially with Rex on the board. I think we go... Oh, they know about Smuggler's Surprise, by the way. I think that's it. They kinda need to answer, and it won't be easy. So for example, we can Smuggler's Surprise Tyrant into Kellan, then add Rex, and we kinda win the game. Huh. Alright. Alright, you got it. This is very interesting. That suggests that they don't have Sunfall. Do they not play Sunfalls in the deck? That might be the case. I can make 2 fish. Yeah, I think we need to lowball it a little bit. We're not in the Jace Burn range yet. I mean, this will be annoying. I think the game will go for like 2 or 3 more turns, so they actually can deal some extra damage, maybe, you know, enough to close the game with the Tyrant. Alright, so let's start using the map tokens and making fish scary. And I actually don't want to draw lands here. Perfect, that's a good card. We split the damage, and now they have triple threats that they don't want to see. Yeah, I think we can actually do it now. Let's Alright, full swing. I don't want to go for Zendikar. I don't want to waste any damage. And yes, I could go for Rex, but they will probably remove something. See, now they have to cycle, because it seems that they're lacking answers. This is already 11 damage, so lethal. So they need to answer something already. And we can protect 1 creature. Oh, I think they're dead. But because we have Smuggler's Surprise, so if they target anything with the last spell, we just hexproof it. Oh, it has to have power 4 or more. Kinda forgot. Alright, alright. And they don't have answers for this. Yep, they probably have cards like, you know, Your Move and stuff like this that completely doesn't target creatures. And I expected to win later, to be honest, but I'll take the win. Alright, we're going first, let's see it. I like the Bushwhack. We will definitely play it on turn 1 and get, what? A forest, right? Because we want forest. We just need 1 island during the game, basically. Maybe 2 for Multiverse, but we'll get something in between. So let's get the forest for 2 turns ahead. And we want to cast the Zendikar. Then we go Tyrant, and then we can cast the Whale. Man, this should be nice. This should be like really nice. Let's keep ramping. We're good to go so far. Alright, I can see a very good potential here. Especially like the Tyrant. It's so hard to kill it during 1 turn because you need... Oh my god, not you! Not you again! Just stealing my Zendikar. I'm not even looking. Alright, I'm not even looking. Oh, it was Zendikar, right? What? Alright. I love it. Is that really the correct play? I don't think it is. Because right now they cannot attack for the rest of the game, and we can start flipping Zendikar with Whale, so they kinda need to defend. I think they kinda messed it up. They needed to go for the Zendikar. Especially that we have so many... Like, man, we have full hand of 6 drops. Lunar Convocation. That will get 2 damage? No, that's not the card. And that's the other one. I mean, sure. Now he cannot attack, and we will start to play Whales. And because we have so many of them, we should be absolutely fine here. Our opponent knows about it, but he cannot really prevent it, even if he knows. Unless they play another bat? Sure. Like, at some point they have to attack. They gain, so they will get a bat. That's important to know. I wonder... Yeah, they cannot attack. Like, bat is basically disabled for the rest of the game. So I'm not sure why they are thinking so long. The play is kinda obvious, to be honest. Let's go for the whale. This way we can start pressuring them, and they do not like it. Man, this draw is great. That's why Bushwhack is in the deck. So first, let's go for this. I thought they will have a bat. Didn't they live gain? Oh, they didn't lose life because they didn't have any way to do it. Alright, I'm getting my stuff. Man, I think we can cast Tyrant on the same turn as well. Oh man, they won't like it. The bats got a little bit batted here. Yep, so we go for fighting. We control this, we kill this. Now we get the card. Alright, that's fine. And now we can cast Tyrant thanks to the Skyclave. And I mean, they wanted to avoid it, but it's still here. Man, those whales did so much during this game. And now we can start casting whales and draw cards for every whale. This is why this card is such a great addition to the deck. Alright. So they will try to drain us, so we need to be kinda aggressive, but we have what? 12, 16 damage turn, and even though they have some charm blockers, it's not easy. I mean, this looks great, but it's not great. It's actually so... Oh my god, they are so done. Like, we have so much life gain with those cards, it's not even close. Right, a full swing. I think that should be a good play. Let's pressure them just a little bit, and they feel the pressure instantly. Correct call. Yep. And here's the monkey. And they still cannot attack us. Let's draw card. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is even better. You know what? Let's keep it, because we can get rid of this with the... Like, you can see that they have absolutely zero chance to outvalue this. The bat needed to hit Zendikar. Maybe they could win then, because maybe they can overrun us. Right, opponent goes first. Let's sit. Let's sit. Are you red? Yep, you are red. But if that's a tap land, there is a chance it might be a different deck. We definitely need to start with the maze, and I will actually take the land. This is a perfect land for the next turn, because we want to, you know, tail the suspect, as it seems. And yeah, then we can ramp really nicely. We can get to Bushwhack to get the natural land. I like this draw, honestly. It's actually getting pretty good. We can re-ramp, so I think we are on the draw, right? But you wouldn't tell looking at the lands. Cornucopia, alright. I'm up for the fight. We could go for this. This is absolutely deadly for Cornucopia, so we force a removal. Listen, this is a really greedy play. But it's a problem for him. I'm not reading the text. I want him to miss it. It's just a 3-4, bro. Nothing special. They will have 2 mana, and one of it is white, so get lost. Oh boy, oh, the black one. Okay, Kellan survives. That means, man, this... Oh no, they have Cornucopia. I always miss that it also provides the mana. Alright, I'm reading the card. Attacks this, okay. Please, let it happen. I need it to... Oh my god. We actually... Man, this is the first time I destroyed an artifact with this. This is insane. So they basically spend their turn to ramp 1 extra mana. Or not re-ramp, just get it. Man, that's a hard misplay. This is insane difference. They still will lose it. Man, this is huge. Oh, that's a very... Oops. This is insane drawback for them. Alright, so now we play this. We search for the land. This is why this is in the deck. This is such a versatile card, and because it's 1 mana, it's so cheap to, you know, just keep using. Glimpse the Core or Trailblazer, because if they tap, we can instantly punish it. Plotting is amazing to punish opponent that taps out for any turn during the game. That's why Slickshot is so oppressive. If they have double Slickshot plotted, you cannot tap during the rest of the game, because you die instantly. And that's you know, a reason that Mono-Red is every 4th deck in the whole format. And nothing else is close. So, what do we go for? I honestly think we go for Zendikar here. It's a little bit slow, but it gives us such a powerful next turn. And we can flip it maybe at some point. We can even use the Vinestalk for it. Let's go double forest. We have definitely enough islands. So yeah, this turn maybe not the most impressive, but I'll tell you, man, your next turns will be impressive. Even if they have herd migration, I think we can actually tank the full migration with our creatures. Like, we can keep trading against 3 trees basically for days. That was a huge blunder of Cornucopia. I don't think it would... Oh man. Okay, that's scary, but we have the monkey. Oh my god, we have the monkey. We just need to tank this one turn. This one turn, right? Look at the destroy target artifact or enchantment. It's sketchy because we need to play the monkey first. So we don't get as much value from the Trailblazer, but I still think it's just too good. Man, this is such a great interaction. Bye. You know, just preventing our opponent from having too much fun. The usual blue style. And I mean, let's go for green. And let's glimpse the core, right? Nothing will be attacking here. I mean, this was a good turn. And when they try to answer this, and they have to, then we won with Multiverse and we win. A lot of gameplay in decks like this is to create enough pressure so your opponent has to react and tap to main phase, because in order to get rid of this you need to play something like Sunfall, and that's a sorcery speed, and then you can punish them with making a play that they cannot defend against. That's usually how you play. So it's not about winning with this first board, it's about making them tap. We definitely don't do it. There's no way they have a ley line. No, this is not white mana. And now that's why we didn't play the lamp, by the way. Really? You know what? This is good enough. This is good enough. We'll just play it. Now they need to answer 2 different things. This is a good draw. Man, whales are so amazing in this deck because they defend you early game, and late game they trigger all of the abilities, so it's basically your cardo in a way. That's also killing your opponent. I don't think they can beat those 2 cards. Those 2 cards are valued more than half of their deck. Like, look at those cards. Get Lost does nothing. Sunfall kinda does something, but this will rebuild our whole board in one turn. I think the Inner Sun is annoying, but we can always take the monkey and probably kill it again. Yep. Yep. Another one, huh? That's mean. We can use Smuggler's Surprise if we want. Alright, they have Sunfalls and they will find it. Okay, so my idea, I kinda misplayed. I should go for Trailblazer on before attack, then attack this, then flip it, and then go from there. But I clicked too fast. But we still won. They just cannot beat our value. Alright, let's see this one. I mean, we have some ramp, we have very slow start. Cool, right. I hope you enjoyed this great game of Magic. Let's go another. Alright, opponent goes first. I don't love this hand, but if we can get into Zendikar somehow, I mean, we can absolutely go super late game. But great. Well, have you seen this one before? I mean, man, if that's not Magic, I don't know what could be Magic. Right, opponent goes first. Let's see the mountain. Are you a mountain? Or of course, great. I hope you enjoy. Well, have you seen this one before? Alright, we are going first. I mean, we can ramp like crazy here, man. I'm not sure if that will be enough. We don't have any tyrants, but we'll try. We'll definitely try. I think it's... Is it Kellan? Yeah, I think it's Kellan. It's really nice. We don't want this countered. And we have Tapland, so this is the perfect turn to do it. I'm kinda scared of Phantom Interference. We cannot really check for it. I mean, let's roll the dice. And we are good at Magic. Our opponent did not draw the card. Alright, so now we are extremely ahead, right? They still have a lot of value, so it won't be super easy. But we are getting there. We are getting there. Let's start with Kellan. So we have 2 extra mana, because if they counter something, this is the card they want to counter, not Glimpse the Core. And then we Glimpse the Core, right? Because why not? Why not? It also makes our draws a little bit better. Alright, the battle commences. I kinda need to catch them with, like when they're fully tapped, then play One With Multiverse and we can absolutely bury them under the value. Cascade failure. Oh boy, oh boy. I wish we had only games like this, man. Alright. Oh, the Rex is... Oh my god, this is amazing. This will force them to tap. They cannot counter it, they cannot remove it, and basically they can scoop right now. They cannot beat this card. Yeah, I have enough, bro. That's the power of ramp. Oh boy, and we are targeting face because we have very limited window. Like basically when you play a ramp strategy, you get it 2 turns before it's normally played. And this is your 2 turns to win the game with it. So you don't want to waste anything here. See, they were prepared, they had the answers, but you know, counter spells, bro, they rarely work against anything right now. Even if you can cast it, everything is just uncounterable. As we can prove right now. Man, I really wish they can actually go for this. Alright, this is weird, but I think their plan is to activate the Reef, and that means they will be fully tapped. Whoa, they didn't go for it. Alright. I could go for the Vinestalk, but then they will go for the Throat Vinestalk, and I have less mana and less stuff. Here we actually get better value. Oh no. You didn't want to do it, bro. Oh, they are so desperate to draw cards that they wanted to counter anything that they can. Even though we cannot go with One With The Multiverse, I mean, we can go with the Tyrant, and that's a problem because they don't have Sunfalls in the deck. The best they can do is Deadly Cover-Up, and that leaves the Tyrant. Even if they exile the card, it's still, you know, the token is still here. So their best answer to Rex is a Sweeper, and that leaves Tyrant, so we get basically all the damage except one, right? This is a 5/5. Oh, Jace is way too weak for this, and they had to pain. Okay, so this means 3 steps ahead. They would never complete if unless they had to. Alright, what? Why would you... Alright, they completed it, right? I don't know what's up. Listen, I will definitely try, you know? That feels like a lethal to me. If they had 2 mana, I would not go for this play. But with 1 land, cutdowns and disfigures don't hit anything, so they just don't have answers. That was a weird play with Jace, to be honest. But as you can see, decks like Dimir just cannot answer Rex if it's quick enough. Alright guys, I know you have some questions, we will answer them, and the biggest one of them all. But before that, I want to say a huge thank you to all the Patreon members for making shenanigans and fun decks like this a possibility every single day. So thank you for your support, and yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying decks like this. I have to say, even for a control player, this deck was such a blast to play. So yeah, if you want to support on the Patreon, check out the link in the description. You can help the channel and, you know, just get some cool perks. So what about Mono-Red? The brightest of you have already spotted those little 40 seconds when we played 3 games of Magic. Those were some amazing, fun, complex games that unfortunately in the end I was outplayed by being on the draw. And yes, if you meet Mono-Red, you will probably die. And even though you have more removal, so you have 3 Bushwhacks, 4 Whales, and you have very good, you know, like the bulk of, you know, ramp creatures, this kind of stuff, it doesn't matter because if you are on the draw, you basically need 40 removal spells in the deck. Everything else is a wasted slot. So this is the kind of meta we are in. Mono-Red, in my opinion, is extremely oppressive to any kind of normal deck. So basically you have decks that are designed anti-Mono-Red, and the normal decks that auto-lose if they have bad draw against Mono-Red. So, I mean, you know, we are not playing a full removal deck every single day, and we are not playing Mono-Red on this channel too much. So, we will try to make something work. Even though I didn't have, you know, the stats for this deck, I think we deranked pretty slightly. One of the Multiverse is card that I absolutely adore. This is such a fun effect that you basically are cheating everything, card advantage and value. This card gives both. So if they cannot answer it, they will probably lose in like 2 turns buried under your value. So I think this is a very fun way to play the deck. Not competitive as most decks. In a way you can say that everything that isn't Mono-Red isn't competitive, right? Because if Mono-Red is higher win rate, faster and more consistent, why you would ever take any deck that isn't Mono-Red if you want to be competitive? So yeah, here we go. So I mean, it kinda is what it is. If you enjoyed, you know, the honest take, don't forget to like the video and sub, you know, show the appreciation, it really does help. And I still honestly believe that this is extremely fun deck. I loved playing with this one. I had the best time with my Magic. And yeah, I hope it will be the same for you if you are bold enough to try it. And if not, I hope you enjoyed the video. Tell me in the comments what you think. And yeah, I honestly think that's it for today. So see you guys tomorrow.